Imagine waking up one morning, just like any other. You reach for your phone, but the screen stays dark. The digital clock on your nightstand is frozen. You go to the kitchen, flip the switch, for the coffee maker, nothing. Silence. The familiar hum of the refrigerator is gone. Outside, the world is unnervingly quiet. No traffic noise, no distant sirens, just a profound, unsettling stillness. This isn't just a power outage. It's something bigger, something impossible. Across the globe, at the exact same moment, every piece of technology has ceased to exist. Phones are just glass and metal bricks. Cars are motionless sculptures. The internet, the vast digital nervous system of our world, has been severed. It's not broken. It's simply gone. At first, there's confusion. People spill out of their homes, looking for answers. Is it a solar flare? A coordinated attack? But the truth that slowly dawns is far more terrifying. It's not just the electrical grid or the servers. The very principles that made our technology work have vanished. Hospitals are thrown into chaos. Life support machines fall silent. Diagnostic tools are useless. Doctors and nurses are left with only their hands and their training, fighting a losing battle against time. Airports become refugee camps, filled with stranded travelers whose planes will never take off again. The global supply chain, a miracle of modern logistics, collapses in an instant. The food on your grocery store shelves, that's all there is. No more trucks are coming. Panic is a wildfire. People rush to stores, grabbing whatever they can, the flimsy social contract tearing under the strain. Others try to flee the cities, hoping to find safety in the countryside, only to realize that modern cars are elaborate paper. Even bicycles with electronic gears are stuck. We are trapped in the monuments we built to our own ingenuity. But in the midst of this breakdown, something else begins to emerge. Stripped of our digital distractions, we are forced to look at each other again, to talk. In one neighborhood, a former accountant who loved gardening as a hobby suddenly becomes the most important person on the block. He teaches his neighbors how to turn their manicured lawns into vegetable patches. People who lived side by side for years without knowing each other's names now gather around a bonfire, sharing stories, sharing warmth, sharing fear. They send messages via handwritten notes, delivered by runners. They are rediscovering a forgotten language. Community. In another part of the world, however, the story is much darker. Fear turns to suspicion. The person next door isn't a neighbor. They're a competitor for scarce resources. Without communication or law enforcement, desperation breeds violence. The city, once a symbol of progress, becomes a labyrinth of danger. Trust evaporates, and the law of the jungle takes over. It's a stark reminder of how thin the veneer of civilization truly is. Yet, there is a third path. In the quiet halls of a university, a group of engineers, physicists, and philosophers gather. They aren't trying to fix the old world. They accept that it's gone. Instead, they are asking a new question. What's next? They pore over old books, studying principles of mechanics, steam power, and clockwork. They aren't trying to rebuild what was lost, but to invent something new. Something that doesn't rely on the fragile magic that abandoned them. Their work is slow, frustrating, and filled with failure, but it's ignited by a spark of hope. The hope that human ingenuity is not limited to one type of technology. This is the great crossroads. The world didn't end. It was reset. The silence left by our vanished technology is not an ending, but a question. Will we descend into chaos, fighting over the scraps of a world that no longer exists? Or will we find the strength to connect, to cooperate, and to build something new from the ground up? The future isn't written in code anymore. It will be written by hand, in the dirt, and in the choices we make together. It's a choice between regressing into fear or evolving into a new kind of humanity. What path would you choose? Thank you so much for watching. If this story sparked your imagination, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think would be the hardest part of living in a world without technology? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating videos. See you in the next one.